Hey everybody, what's going on? It's that time of the year again. From now to New Year's, there's going to be all kinds of things going on in your life. And the most frequently asked question I get this time of the year is, Todd, how can I deal with all of this without gaining all those extra pounds? Well, I'm going to answer that question on today's episode of Mania Minute. So listen up, guys. I know this is a really exciting time. Most of you are going to be able to spend time with family that maybe you haven't seen for a while, and you're going to be cooking wonderful meals and having some wine. And I think that out of all of the tips that I can give you, there are two key tips to keep you from adding on or packing on a lot of unwanted pounds between now and the beginning of 2013. Hard to believe we're there already, 2013, huh? But I want to give you these two tips, and listen, I really think if you can conquer these two very simple things, it can make a huge difference to your waistline between now and the beginning of the next year. Hi there, this is tip number one. This is a really big plate. This is a much smaller plate. The best way to go about making sure that you're not putting too much food into your body at one sitting is to make sure that you put everything on the small plate. If you do this, guys, you can see there's a big difference, and there'll be a big difference in how much food that you actually put on your plate, which is going to make a big difference between what's going in your mouth. Now, here's the key to this. If you use a small plate and you put food on it, enjoy what's on that plate, and then wait a couple of hours and go back and get some more. And there's going to be so much food, and I don't know if you're like me, but usually the food's a little bit better a little bit later on in the evening. But instead of packing it on in one sitting, right, go ahead and just snack during the day. Have a small plate. When you sit down for dinner, eat a small plate. Stay in control, and then, a few hours later, have another small plate. There's going to be plenty of food. You don't have to eat it all at one time. So, small plate, big plate. Make sure you choose the right one. Listen, when you drink a lot of alcohol, there's no doubt about it, you lose your inhibitions. It's very easy with a little bit of alcohol to say, you know what, forget about it, I'm just going to enjoy myself, right? And then the next thing you know, you're eating, and then the next morning you wake up and you're like, what have I done? Don't do that this year. Here's the secret to handling your alcohol. If you have some wine, get some soda water, some spritzer water or something, and fill your wine glass up with the wine, and then fill the rest of it up with the spritzer water. You can virtually cut your calories in half.
But wait, there's more!
This year, stay active, eat well, exercise, keep moving forward, and at the worst, if you just follow these three tips, you won't gain any weight at all. So you won't be any worse off. In fact, you could even be better off. So those are my three simple tips for making it through this holiday season. Follow them, you'll see results.